Greetings, Your Grace. You have returned.
Interesting. You're not at all what I expected to find here. Oh, is that the name of this Fate Weaver? No, the Tuatha I was following killed him. I was hoping his corpse would give me an idea of why they were here. Now I know. They were hoping to find you. Knowing you, you're definitely involved. But something tells me I know you better than you knew yourself. Don't you remember me? I'm hurt. No time for introductions now. The Tuatha are still on the move. I'm certain that we'll see one another again. Soon. Be on your way.
What happened here? Arden's dead. How did this happen? Why would they have come here? Why kill a harmless old Fate Weaver? They couldn't know that you were headed here. I mean, the stingy bastard owes me a week of drinks. Doesn't mean he deserved to be murdered. I was hoping to avoid this, but I think I'm going to have to take you to Delok. It's a sacred place to we Fate Weavers. Somewhere that I was hoping to avoid. I was hoping Arden could take you, but I guess it comes down to me. No reason getting anyone else killed over it. Go, I'll meet you there. Once I give Arden a proper funeral. This is twice now I've buried the bodies left. It's good you're here. I was beginning to think you were just something I saw in the bottle. Welcome to the ruins of Delok. Look like much, but in these ruins lies the Theater of Fate, the ancient home of the Fate Weavers. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. In we go. This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's just a legend. The theater can show us the whole tapestry of fate laid bare. We can do nothing to change it or prevent its horrors. Well, most of it. It's good to see some action again. If only one last time. Keep quiet. We aren't safe here. Almost there. Or at least as far as I can take you. I'm sorry, but this is as far as I can He was supposed to... Do you have any idea of power you cheats, he won't... Children be born. Won't supposed... Yes, I'm aware. But there's still no telling what damage you're much more dangerous than I thought. We need to get you... Theater of Fate. I never thought I'd see it. We Fate Weavers never fully understood the power of this place. Seems there's a lot we don't understand. Gods, I should have brought another bottle. No surprise that Niskaru found its way to this place of power. Everything about with it, the fate... Put your hands on the stone. The dead apart at your touch. And all around you, the tapestry of fate, unweaving itself. And there at the core was the code of this. Yes, yes, it is. And from what you're the one changing it. With every breath, you're changing how life came to you out of the stone. That's got to mean something, too. But I'll be damned if I can read this thing. As dangerous as an open would help people or destroy them entirely. When you get involved, there's no grand cosmic plan. Only freedom and all the dangers that come with it. They owe you, Wait. What's that? Domination! In the name of Godflaw!
trash. Time to die.
Now this looks like some weapons. Clumsy.
Who are you? How do we know you're not working with the Tuatha?
I don't care if you trust me. I'm much more interested in your friend here. You're welcome. I'm beginning to think that these Tuatha don't like you. Now why do you think, after all, change the world? Who wouldn't want you? Very well. They came from Didenhill, but they're not nearly as interesting as you. Especially now that they're dead. Now it's my turn. Why are you here? Ha! Knowing the future is for who reads the end of a book before it's time? Save your attention. You're all gone from the world, but you're just full of surprises. Good luck understanding it. That's Fey knowledge. They don't even have a written language. The stone is simply embedded with what they know, unseeable to mortals. Normally, I'd suggest looking in Issa, but the Fae are not fond of unexpected guests. But don't look so sad. There's still hope. When you're ready, meet me at the House of Ballad.
Never met a Dark me a straight answer, even with a sword at their throat. Present company accepted, of course. She wasn't wrong about that codex. Just be careful doing anything she suggests. Meanwhile, we can't just ignore Tuatha that are tracking you. We need to do something about them. She said they came through Didenhill, didn't she? A trail wide as an Eden's backside. Meet me there, and we'll track them down. Maybe we can find out why they're after you. Or at least how they can find you so easily. I've got some final rites to perform before I leave this place.
Yes? What do you need? I'll be here. Welcome. Day. Goodbye. What do you need today? I've got supplies if you need them. Who's talking to you?
Mitharu have mercy.
Glynel, I assure you it's an ancient codex, just like in the tales.
Intriguing. Stories, but
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Glynel, lawmaster of the House of Ballads. Give the codex over to him, and he may have your answers. Be on your way.
aware that you were associated with Lady Shear. She speaks very highly of you. An occasion rare enough to be worth right. But let's see this codex. Perhaps another of your tales will be written within. The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, Ahn gave his own wisdom system. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift, but why did it reveal itself to you? If you had told me such a thing before your adventure with the Maid of Windermere, I would have doubted you. Now I can make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The heart never pawned such absurdity off as wisdom. I'm sure you think it is. I fear you must have been taken in by a forgery. A perfectly created one, perhaps, but a forgery nonetheless. But this codex speaks of impossible things, changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. To ascribe these lies to the High King would be... I will have no part in these lies. Is there a meaning to it? Only its author could tell. Such foolishness again.
Glynel spends his life cherishing old stories, but showing true tragic. First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new. And one person will really be able to help us with the Codex, the High King himself. It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few more. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter. Nirelem is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me. Although perhaps person isn't the right word for him, nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dallas at Caer Nirelem. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see. Good luck with Nirelem, and ignore anything he says about me.
mortal, but not. Nerilim says few words, and even fewer words are spoken of the just. You are quite the exception. Nerilim would not marry you unless there was some pressing matter of fate. You should speak with the Wise Tree yourself and learn of what has been foreseen. Go with wisdom.
Come closer, little curiosity. The curious one seeks a way to the Fae, but it has found its way to the boughs of the World Tree instead, Quickling. And I may study you. My roots spread wide and deep, and I have heard what brought you here. But I cannot see where you go hence. The time of the Fae is passing. I must shelter them in their twilight and protect them from the corruption that spread east. The Gardens of Fate are cleared, and all that ever shines. Issa's end has always been certain. Buried beneath Prismeer blades, I can only hold back the tide. But you, perhaps you can change the currents. Before I would help you, I must know. Will you be a kind gardener or a careless reaper? Like all quicklings, you are eager to act. I would rather see the method of your action. A tribe of trolls has been corrupted with Prismeer. Their matriarch, Nash, has united the clan's step on the path of Dalentarth's demise. You can change this fate, but to what? In doing so, you may awaken a more dangerous threat, like your ally, Aelin Shear. Jingled path, one that you walked alongside her. Death. But your path is your own now. Defeat Nash. Remove the taint of Prismeer. Then I shall see who you are. If not, who you will become. The troll matriarch and her brood await at Haxi. Their corruption. Walk your path.
She bested Threng in combat fair. Finian cycles kept. The exploits of this maid summon heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town, in fear of the brilliant
I thought I'd find you here. A damned tree sent me. He has roots and branches all through the forest. But I was so hoping you'd be enough of a distraction for me to pass unnoticed. He said we should walk this path together. Thought I could help you, or maybe that you could help me. Let's not keep Nosh waiting. Trolls aren't normally this well organized. Even the biggest clans never built dens this big. What are the Tuatha doing here? They can half of no more delays. Looks like the Tuatha have been working here for a long time. No more delays. I saw to handle yourself in a fight, and I didn't think the Tuatha would reach this far. Obviously, the Tuatha have bigger plans than just killing you. Infusing the trolls with Prismir, trying to bring the war to Dalantarth? Niralim was right to be concerned. To the contrary, until you came along, she was destined to rampage across Dalantarth, at least, if you believe Niralim. Go, talk to the tree. I'm sure he'll let you into Issa now. I'll finish off any Tuatha hiding in this den. I'll find you again when the time is right.
You return, and in your wake, Dalantarth blossoms. The flow is reamed. You have this for Dalantarth. Even your darkest ally walks a lighter path. And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with Prismir. You have only delayed. You have the power of an immortal, and yet the humility to ask for help. Little one, I envy you with you. You must know this, Quickling. The age is changing. Immortals are passing, and the future belongs to the young races. If there is a future to be had. And at the heart of the She, there you will find Issa. May your path be long. And evergreen.
Hills and wheat, and the carver moulded the deserts with a careful, measured hand. The third of the majestic, in his mind a dream, the fourth a desire.
I've arrived at last. Welcome to the Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Court and the warm heart of the Feylands. I know you had hoped to speak with the High King, but our seers sense a danger pursuing you. Naturally, we cannot allow such threats to be brought into the High Court. Perhaps once you have dealt with your own unfinished business.
You must
I
listen to me.
preferred it when the gardens were
Felltown is
peaceful.
not to be used as a refuge. For your possessions.
Don't bring
Yours
your
a breeding
dark
ground.
here to Issa. Is nothing.
You're welcome in Didenhill always. Good evening.
You mean?
I'm sorry, but there's no plague shield left.
No.
Ah, the castle. This tells me that your tavern will be a part of Lockgate's to come?
Last month you told me that the plague...
That's up to me. Fire potions. Tinder twig and scarwood bark. You do seem the cave-like... Come to town for the craft hall?
It's your fault that I can't pay my tab, you know? I wasn't ever back here in the first place. I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me, and then you... Damn it. I thought I had my life figured out. Always the man I am now. In my youth, I was quite the warrior. I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and fae alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Weavers, I thought it was a reward for my good deeds. The first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but a curse. My own death, of course. But not a hero's death as I had always dreamed. I was going alone and unknown, killed by an Etin and used for stew. It was a terrible end, but I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came and changed. You stole my part in the tapestry. I was at peace with knowing the worst, but what do I know now that there's nothing to know? You're right. Glory days don't have to be over. And as you, I don't know how my story will end. That means I've got to make sure you stay around in one piece. Maybe this old trinket from my youth will help. After all, I don't just owe you my life. I owe you my future. Why track the Yeth of Avgrun on a moonless night by smell alone? Fey or not, I could have tracked those Tuatha sober. They've set up in a cavern north of town, with some way of scrying. That's how they found you so easily. I have a plan. It'll take the both of us to work. These soldiers were sent out with one purpose: finding you and making sure you stay dead. Everything else, Arden, Hughes, have all been collateral damage. They're using something big to track you. They call it Tirnoch. Smash it, and they won't be following you anymore. The main entrance is heavily guarded and will require a strong attack. The other route is trapped. It'll need a subtler approach. Straightforward and direct. A warrior after my own heart. I'll cover the back and make sure they can't escape to report back to whoever sent them here. Let's track down some trouble. This is the front entrance. You'll face their strongest guards, so it's no place for subtlety. Find their scrying mirror and smash it. I'll slip in the back and make sure none of them escape. Good luck. I'll see you in...
Pain for
We're here. Not until you smash those mirrors. Good luck.
The Undying Tide decided to fight back. Can you tell me the difference between a creature of nature and a child of dust like yourself? We children of nature know our roles. Meek and mighty. All serve the cycle. You children of dust do not know your place. You come into our land. You come to face your hunters. And you don't know when to die. You shall learn. In time, all mortals will know the might of Gadflow, blessed herald of the merciful Tirnoch. All mortals end, even if some are more persistent than others.
At least the Tuatha won't be able to track you so easily now. But it looks like you've got the personal attention of their king, Gadflow, for a few years. But you might just have a chance. Not you yet. You're doing well, so far. But not all the Fae are your enemies. The High King of Summer Court wants to meet you. Without the Tuatha at your back, you should have no problem getting in. The King and I have a history. But not all of the Summer Fae will be happy to see me. I'll make my own way to Issa and meet you there. We should be able to get out this way.
The boggats bring the blood plague.
Hello. Welcome to our famed craft hall. If you've come... by, you may speak with Olin or myself. Come back anytime.
Looking for a... a blacksmith. Forgive me. Blood plague, you know.
Hello? We'd normally be better stopped. With the blood back anytime.